But anyways, welcome to the second game of the finals of the Wars of Liberty tournament. And now you guys might not hear it, but I definitely do. These volumes will be going down before it bursts my ears. So yes, welcome to the second game of Jerimuno versus danielek. We have a Greek mirror match. Probably the most played Civ so far. Personally, kind of tired of seeing this Civ. Everyone also in chat sharing this opinion. For those watching from YouTube, Twitch chat is available on the side, so you also have the opportunity to see it. I personally keep Twitch chat on for the broadcast so that viewers on YouTube, if watching later on or even in the highlights, they can still see how the chat is reacting and be a part of the live experience sort of thing. At least that's how I thought of it. Don't know if everyone would agree, but yes, there it is. But moving into the Greek abilities to remind everyone, Greece is very, very powerful on water, as each dock can train fishing boats for free over time, just like the Ottomans train villages from their town centers. So yeah, they get fishing boats for free over time, and they have additional upgrades for gather rates. So overall, they boom very, very hard. And on top of that, fishing boats are able to build fish traps. So even if the fish are depleted in the waters, they can still build fish traps and gather infinite fish with a limit of 4. Looks like something was going down with the explorers, but unfortunately we missed it. Oh, but I think it's just them spamming the cartograph ability, which is why, yeah. Yep, that's probably the reason. But anyway, going in for the Balkan cartographers, Franco Sarmiento. He is a special explorer in the case that he's not actually that great against treasure guardians. He's not very powerful. He also has no offensive ability like the crack shot that allows a single treasure guardian to be insta-killed. But in return, they can use the cartograph ability, as both players are spamming quite a lot here. And as you can see on the map, it leaves this little marker. And as this marker exists and persists on the map, the player that cartographed that area will have a line of sight of that area that gradually increases over time until it reaches its maximum size and will disappear off the map, as you will see in just a moment. This red mark over here, yep, there it is, gone. And the second ability of the cartographers is that when they gather treasures, they get double yields. So if they pick up a 50 coin treasure, they'll get 100 coin instead. So yes, if you get a big treasure like a 375 coin or 400 coin, then yes, it will actually end up being 800 coin or so. And another thing about Greece and Balkan civs in general is that they actually cannot age up from the town center. Rather, they have to age up from buildings, except houses and churches. What they can do is, for example, age up from the docks, the markets, the castles, the stables, the arsenals, and get an age up bonus according to the building that have built it. For example, if you age up from the dock for age 2, you will get 2 fishing boats. And the best part of that is, while you're aging up from the dock, say, your town center doesn't have anything queued, which means you can get more villages. So it will not stop you from getting more villages. And on top of that, since you're not actually doing a solid queue in the dock, your auto queue for the fishing boats will still continue. So while you're aging up, you're still getting both of your economical resource training going on. And on top of that, the Balkans have the hunting lodges that allow them to train geese for only 20 food and will return 150 food, and they turn faster than most units. So you can have all villages on wood, just like Jerimuno has over here, and simply have all the food coming from the fishing boats and the geese, if you will. But Greece specifically doesn't really require the hunting lodge because the waters kind of does it for him. And here we have the special Greek fire ships. Oh, both players now entering a fire ship fight. They're very, very short-ranged ships, but they deal a lot of damage to ships, as you can see, with a ×6 multiplier and a very, very fast fire rate. They also have the special ability to train sailors, the sailors as we can see over here. They are marine units, a specialty of Wars of Liberty. Marine units are intended for anti-ship warfare, as you can see, a 5x multiplier against ships with siege damage. They also act as very nice skirmisher units, kind of like mini Albus guns. So yes, a sailor rush is a very potent Greek strategy. And during times of no warfare, they are able to gather fish. So yeah, they can fish as well. Pretty much anything you'd want in a ship. The fire ship went down just then. Franco Semianto going down, trying to siege the dock, but will fail. We do have Daniel and Jerimuno now having a dock on both waters. So now it's a matter of who is able to hold their side better. And not to forget to mention, however it is said, that all Balkan civilizations have an Age 3 Mamluk shipment, and Greece have, actually let's go back here, as you can see, Klepts, pretty good skirmish units with 21 range at Age 2, so Greeks are very, very powerful in terms of early skirmishes, and having access to mule artillery, which is available in Age 2 as well, so you can have a very, very powerful all in Age 2 with the Balkans, especially Greeks. Greeks look completely broken. Wait till you see Serbia and Bulgaria. There is one civ that is actually super broken. It's Romania. And by broken, I mean it is actually broken and doesn't work. Alright, we do have some sailors now coming in to check what Daniel is doing. Daniel still hasn't done too many efforts towards Jerry's base just yet. But we do have some sailors. Oh, and a firefight was going on. Sorry, I missed that. But looks like Daniel did get more fire ships and will be taking out Jerry's fire ships. So it looks like he will be able to successfully win over his side of the waters. And Jerry did not repair this dock previously, so the sailors should be able to take care of it. Trying to kite, but the fire ships have very, very high fire rates, and as you can see, the fishing boats immediately go down. Right, a forward Casson now coming in. So Cassons are essentially war huts, but with the additional bonus of having an inbuilt mini arsenal. So they can train units. Jeff. Looks like he made a fail. Unqueued age up. Ooh. That's gonna be a big rip. Don't know if he really had to resign this one. But since he did, that will be game number 2 for Daniel. Because the will remove hotkey. Wait, it does work actually. Why did I enter this? Alright, post game. Yep. Oh, but he unqueued it just now. Perhaps